she had just closed the bar, so she was the only person in the building. She went upstairs to find out who was here, and she actually called for somebody to come because she thought somebody was in the building. They did a building search and didn't find anybody. So this is kind of the downstairs area where I had mentioned that some people had been down here where they heard kind of footsteps like running upstairs. Oh, so it just gives me a weird vibe every single time I'm in here.
Is someone else here with us? Do you want us to leave?
Okay, can you come back to the music box? Whoa. Hey everybody, it's Malik, also known as Spirit Shadows, and today I'm here with Exalted Ruler Dan, and we are investigating the Elks Lodge in Independence, Oregon. And we are about to start our investigation and see what type of activity we can get.
Hello, my name is Mike. I'm the Exalted Ruler of the Independence Elks Lodge, number 1950.
This is the what room?
Our boardroom.
Boardroom.
So this is where we have board meetings, but I've never had a board meeting here.
Oh.
It's actually been really full up until super recently. But like tomorrow, DOA is coming. They're professional wrestlers, and this is where they like get ready.
Oh,
So
interesting.
yeah, it's super fun.
Has anything weird ever happened to you?
Here, or in general?
I guess in general.
No, not that I've ever seen or noticed.
Oh.
But the crazy part about like this area is animals always seem to somehow get in the building and we've never been able to figure out why. But sometimes we'll come in and there will be like squirrels running through a room or like dead birds. One time we came in and found like 3 different dead birds that were like, yeah, randomly like in the hallways or things like that. No idea how they're getting into the building at all.
We were told about the bird that got caught in the spider web.
Downstairs.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's under this building.
Oh no.
Right? That's pretty much all that there is.
Oh my.
This is also just kind of front area of the building. Nothing super exciting. But this is what goes right out onto the street. And so sometimes during that people will open these doors and come inside. This was like the station where they had like the snacks for the movie theater when it was here. And then it also serves as like a temporary bar for events, or at least it used to. They don't use it for that anymore. It's plumbing.
What were some of the most common servings? What would people normally consume here, just out of curiosity?
Like the most common things people consume? We've got a whole bar. We like to focus on like the social gatherings and like the things that we do for our community. But you know, people will come in just for like a regular old beer or something like a Jack and Coke or something fairly simple.
Something open to everybody in some sense, and then also just kind of facilitating these like social sorts of events, like helping people come together and get closer. I love that. Absolutely.
Well, and exactly. And so what happens is when people come together, we do great things for the community. And so I don't know if that's why we've had like a really nice ghost experience, because we are trying to do really important things for the community, or you know, that's why we haven't had weird things happen. But
absolutely, everyone just happens to be kind and everyone feels close to each other. So there's no reason for antagonism or hostility or things of that sort, right? To breed.
Exactly right. Yep. Okay, we're gonna go back this way. Just have a bunch of kind of memorabilia. This is some of the stuff that was actually burned in the fire originally. Oh, yeah. So, like I mentioned before, this whole site had kind of burned down. They weren't ever really able to determine like the exact cause, but what they did come to the conclusion is that it started maybe from a cigarette in the corner of the building back in like 1979. No casualties. Yeah. It was, I think, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and someone just happened to be walking by, which is kind of interesting. So they were able to call it in pretty quickly. Yeah. Let's see if I can find this picture of the fire. So, like, these are pictures of, like, the actual fire. And so this is, like, the back of the lodge right here. This is what it would look like. So this is, the lodge itself. This is the movie theater. What was movie theater where we were just at?
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is that lodge room that I was talking about. So there was some charring that happened in there, but for the most part, it remained okay. So this side is actually this side right here. So it was this whole side right here that burned down. And then this is what it looked like afterwards.
Were there ever any reports of people trying to enter into the building after it was like closed down temporarily after the burning?
Not that I know of, but yeah, there were always like lots of rumors about things that happened, but yeah.
Okay, so that's what it was. That's it.
Yeah.
Just curious to know.
Yeah. Yeah, great question though. Alright. This is our downstairs area. This is one of our kind of storage rooms where we store all of our stuff for kind of the various events that we do throughout the year. This was also all put together when we rebuilt the building back in the early 1980s. And so a lot of it's just been hand done by many of our members over the course of time, which has been really, really great.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
What's your guys' most popular, like either holiday or festivity? What causes you guys to bring out the most types of decorations?
So that's a great question. I think over time that has varied depending on kind of the generation and the culture of the lodge at the time. Sometimes it's Halloween, sometimes it's New Year's. I think right now it's Christmas because there just seems to be a lot that happens right around the Christmas time. And at one time the lodge used to go all out for kind of everything Christmas related. And so they used to do the lights all the way around the building and lots of decorations and everything.
Nice. And that would draw people in. So naturally, people would even get this sense of community from just finding one source where everyone can come together and celebrate these kinds of occasions. And
exactly.
That's what Old Lodge provides.
Yeah.
A place for you to socialize and have a good time with people you care about.
Yeah, exactly. And so, that's what we spend a lot of time doing. Yeah.
And have you had anybody make any comments before about things that might have taken place here? Anyone may have either heard anything, felt something, or anything of that nature?
So this is kind of the downstairs area where I had mentioned that some people had been down here where they'd heard kind of footsteps like running upstairs. So you can kind of hear when people are walking upstairs, and so somebody was in the building by herself when she had heard some footsteps of people walking upstairs. And she had just closed the bar, so she was the only person in the building. But when she heard that, she went upstairs to find out who was here and saw that there was nobody upstairs. And so that was super alarming to her because she was really concerned. And she actually called for somebody to come because she thought somebody was in the building. They did a building search and didn't find anybody. And so
I see.
Oh, whoa.
And has anybody else by chance ever reported hearing footsteps and went to go seek it out and just didn't find anything?
That's a common one, is like the sound of footsteps, or things knocking, or like like similar sorts of sounds.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you.
And so, not being able to place it like where it would make sense.
Right. Exactly. Just to kind of like, this doesn't seem to, have any kind of rational explanation for it.
Exactly. Right.
If you would say, what do you think the most like active area would be? Like, what do you think we would get the most like activity if we check it out?
To be honest, I would guess either maybe downstairs here in the dining room, which is what we're going to go see. We actually use it as a space where we do our garage sale right now, and so I think that could be a really popular spot. I honestly think the other really popular spot would be our lodge room, which we're not really going to be able to get into right now.
Right.
This is also where we have our duck stuff.
Oh, this is creepy.
Yeah, this is actually my least favorite room. It just gives me a weird vibe every single time I'm in here. I don't know if it's just because I get overwhelmed by like all of the machinery, but there's just something weird about this room, like walking through it. Because there's another door on the other side, and it like takes you just to the other side, and I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, and also it would be the last place you imagine you'd want to encounter anything because, for one thing, tight spaces, not much room to move around. There isn't a lot of escape options. So naturally, it would be like, this is the last place. It's like being in the mouth of a cobra.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I feel this. You saying that made me start to reflect in that way. It's like,
No, we can do that. So this is our downstairs area. And so somebody was coming. This is where somebody was walking through to go to the kitchen, which we'll go through as well. And this is where she kind of heard those voices. The bar is right above us, so the musician is probably right here. And so she was walking through and had overheard those noises. Yeah, I don't know of anybody who's ever passed away here. I've never asked before. Don't know where the story of Anna came from. So I don't know if that's something that's related to a real person or just something that kind of came with time.
Right. Absolutely. And there was something I was going to ask. I got something on mine, so if it comes back, I'll ask you. But that's
Okay.
I forgot.
Yeah, so this is used to be our dining room, and so we used to hold a lot of our meals down here. So we've got a full commercial kitchen, and one of the things that we kind of came to realize is that we weren't really doing a whole lot down here, and so what we started doing was actually holding a monthly garage sale down here as a way to raise money for some of the community projects that we work with and a lot of the various charities that we work with. And so a lot of this is just fundraising for charities.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yeah. So we've raised money for veterans and for Relay for Life and for various other charities. So this is the kitchen. Do you want me to turn all that?
Sure. You said the kitchen is where we might get some?
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, wait, no, you said in there. My bad.
But this is also an area where I get a little bit freaked out. I don't like being in here. I don't like being in this pantry storeroom area. I don't know why. Maybe because it's closed off. I don't know.
Right. It kind of gives me those vibes too, to be honest. Sitting there looking at it.
Yeah.
Very uncomfortable.
And so this is our commercial kitchen. We use it for meals every once in a while. We also use it for breakfast. We have a full breakfast here every other week. But we actually serve it upstairs. And so what happens is we will take the meal, we'll make it, and we'll send it to the people upstairs.
Oh, very nice. Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so we have everything. We just actually upgraded our refrigerators, which I actually haven't even seen until now. And they look really, really great. But we used to have the really, really big fridges and freezers, but they both died, and so we just replaced them. Yeah.
Where is the spot that they found the bird at?
Yeah. Looks like it's okay. I can't get in there, but I can show you how to get in there. That area that we were talking about. So this is really the light that we left on the boardroom upstairs. And then that's how you get in to kind of see where the bird is at, and then also where the seats are at that I was mentioning earlier, like the seats that are indented.
Okay.
Thank you for explaining that, by
All
the
right,
way.
cool. I think we might start with the downstairs area.
Okay.
Investigate that, see what we can get.
Okay. Are you wanting to, like, when you say investigate, like, what does that mean?
Like, just like take out our equipment and see what we can get from it.
Okay.
So, this right here, it's upside down. This right here is a paranormal music box. It's a motion sensor that when it gets set off, it plays music. And we were told that that hallway right there, that there is some activity in here. There is actually a ghost here named Anna. And startled me slightly. I'm gonna set this up in the hallway and see if it'll go off, but I'm just gonna put the REM pod in the. This is another REM pod. This is the music box. I'm gonna put the music box in the hallway, but the REM pod we are going to set it up somewhere in here. But first, let's set the music box up. All right, music box is down, and we're going to. First, it's going to calibrate. Now we'll keep that right there. And I'm going to... Let's set the REM pod up right here. This is our REM pod, so it'll only go off if anything gets near it, and I'm going, let's see if anything would like to communicate. Hello, is there any spirits here that would like to communicate with us? You could either mess with. Hello? Can you set that off again, please? Is anybody there? Can you set that up one more time just to make sure that something is here with us?
Mike was mentioning that the hallway was a place that we should take a look at.
Yeah, is that Anna? Is that you? Is that somebody else?
Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to overleave the device.
Can you stay right there? Listen to that music box. We got some activity. If you're still here, can you mess with the music box again? Just step in front of it like you were earlier. If you're still here, can you mess with the AirPod? Just poke that red light like this. Was that you messing with the REM pod? Or was? Can you do it again? That was probably me. That was you, just like you did before. Just. I just want to be sure.
Mm-hmm. Would you be interested in trying out?
Estes.
Yes.
Maybe in a little bit, but right now I'm going to set the REM pod right here in the middle of the hallway, and I am going to go grab the spirit box and see if we can get anything from it. So far, the spirits have been really liking that music box.
It'd be interesting to know also if there are potentially other beings besides Anna who may be attempting to communicate or may be contacted by a presence.
Alright, so right now we're going to do the flashlight technique. The way it works is these two flashlights are the twistable on-off flashlights, and you twist it to the point where it's almost on. That way spirits can manipulate it to the on and off for my eyes. Chocolate. Turn it off and off for yes or no questions. So, if there are any spirits here that would like to communicate with us, please set up any piece of equipment to let us know. If you are here, can you turn on one of these flashlights for us? Just any of the flashlights. Is Anna here with us?
Is someone else here with us? There was some activity earlier.
Yeah, there was.
It's also possible I don't know. That what we had captured a moment ago was something that was in the process of moving from one location to another.
Oh yeah, that is true.
So it might be that what we detected was its passage from here to somewhere else. Don't know for certain, just throwing it out there as something to think about. If that's true, maybe if we move closer to that one room Mike was referring to earlier, which he said was uncomfortable to be in, that room to the left here after the bathroom.
Oh.
I don't know.
And again, the Elks Lodge is a great place. It's not scary. It's a cool place to be at. We're just trying to communicate with whatever spirits are here that would like to communicate with us. It's all about being respectful when it comes to paranormal investigating. You don't want to get on the spirit's bad side. You're in their home. You're their guest. Don't be rude.
The last enemy you could ever desire.
Did he say we were allowed to investigate in there?
I don't remember him saying we couldn't. He didn't quite say if it was completely exclusive or off limits. Do you want to just kind of do like a quick in and out? Or would you rather not take rooms?
We could just get closer to the door, I guess.
I'm content with that. If you want to just do that, I'm okay with that.
Okay. Ooh, you know what I should do? I'm going to point the music box this way and move this in here.
Okay, yeah. Maybe that could be an interesting place to set it up. I want to do your thing real quick.
That startled me. Alright, so I keep that right there. I'm gonna turn the music box back on. And gonna turn the music box back on. Calibrating. Oh, whoa. Can you step away from the music box, please? Okay, can you come back to the music box? Whoa. Can you come closer to the music box? Just like you were. Turn on the flashlights. That one right there. Oh. This one. Right. Nah. Shit. This one. Right. You're still here with us. Can you set off one of these devices? Turn on one of the flashlights. Press the music box again. REM pods over there, that red light. You can walk up and touch it. Or you can talk with us through the spirit box. Is anybody here with us? Was that you earlier when the music box?
What is your name?
I think I heard Anna. Like a Anna. I think. Is that correct? Was that correct? Did you say your name was Anna? Are you Anna?
If this is Anna, can you interact with one of the devices? If there is someone here, please give us a sign.
I would say no.
Do you not want us here?
Oh! K2 went off.
I hope that was in the visuals.
Wasn't the spirit box? Spirit box didn't set it off. Yeah, it went up to 2 notches. Went up just like right there to the other green. Like it went up. Oh, my bad. Went up like right there.
And that was shortly after Anna was being spoken about and whether or not.
Oh! Oh! Is it again? I swear, every time you look away, can you set that off again? Was that you, Anna? Are you setting it off when we mention your name? I kid you not. It went up to like orange right there.
Keep the camera on here for just a moment or two. I saw a green light flash.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
Oh!
I got that.
Oh!
Got that.
Is that you? Can you make it go up again, please? Oh, that scared me. That startled me.
Just to see what's going on, and if looking back, anything might happen to pop up. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm focusing where it should be focusing.
Yeah. Should I move the music box somewhere else, do you think?
I think moving around, like staying in one place for a little bit, or moving, staying in that place for a little.
Is that what? Can you step away real quick? Is that what you want us to do? You want us to move somewhere else? If you want us to move somewhere else, can you walk up to the music box again and set it off? Where do you think we should move to?
I was kind of interested in maybe going to the kitchen.
Kitchen?
Either the kitchen or I'm among 3 places, either the kitchen, the restroom here, or to this back storage room.
The restroom. Where?
Right there.
The pooper.
Shapupa.
What do you think would be a good spot?
We can
We
maybe.
could do the kitchen.
I think the kitchen would be a good place to start.
We're gonna go to the kitchen. You wanna follow us there and talk with us more? If you would like to. Okay, go into the kitchen. Oh!
Stop doing that, Anna.
Stop myself. Are there any spirits here who would like to communicate with us? You can set off the rim pod. That light's good. In here, or this music box that is still out there. Should we try the Estes method in the storage room or the hallway? What do you think?
I am more than down. Absolutely. I think at this point that was the most active spot in the area.
Wait, the storage room or hallway?
Oh, I thought you were referring to the hallway. Were you saying the storage room?
Or the hallway?
Either way. Either option sounds good to me.
All
Do
right.
both.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that if you want to, maybe we just go to the first location you were mentioning, and then we can go to the second one. So I think you said the storage room first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can begin there, see what we hit, and then if we are interested, we can go on and then take a look at the hallway as well.
Right in pockets.
Who knows? I'm hoping to, at the very least, hear a name, clear name.
Struggling putting stuff in the pockets.
Happens to me too.
I don't think I'm supposed to be the one scaring you.
You did a good job of that.
I didn't know if you were recording. I didn't want
No.
to yell and say, "Hey, I'm right here."
Yeah, right now we just kind of been going back and forth between hallway and we
Yeah.
just finished.
So far, a lot of things have been happening in the hallway. It's mostly just like music box.
We heard.
There's a lot of foot traffic in there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of foot traffic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
People like, spirits just walking back and forth.
There was a couple times when the EDM device, or the ARC, is it?
The K2.
That
It went off a few times. It went to orange when we started mentioning Anna. And then when we asked, like, "Oh, Anna, is that you?" Like, it didn't do anything. But like every time we mentioned Anna, the K2 would go off.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So I don't know how the whole area was set up before, so I don't know actually what was down here and what it looked like. So
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I mean, if it was something electronic, it wouldn't just be going on and off. It would just be constant.
yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
How is everything upstairs?
Good. The musician's done. There's just people hanging out right now.
Very,
So,
very cool. Yeah, I think we'll just try and communicate a little more, and then we'll see kind of how we're feeling or whatever you want to do from that point on.
Yeah.
yeah, like I said, I'm completely finding direction.
Okay, so right now we are going to do a Estes session. Dan will be asking me questions, and I will be the one going under. And we have Mike here sitting with us. He's on camera right now.
Just like Mike.
So let us get to the question.
The light just went off again.
So it would be nice if we had an additional camera on that thing. Can you hear me? Malik, can you hear me?
Look back to back.
Look back to back, what do you mean? Do you want us to look somewhere? Is there someone here with us?
I think it said Lee. No. Oh. Doubt.
Doubt. Do you sense doubt?
Stop.
Do you want us to leave? Are we disturbing your presence? What is your name?
Hold up.
Yeah. What's up?
I don't know. It's
Just want to say that the lights have been going off.
they have.
They have been going off. And when you said leave, that light came on strongly for like maybe at least a solid 2 seconds.
Hold on.
And then just trying to figure out if it wants us to leave. And it also said stop earlier too. So
Do you want us to stop the investigation? Are you tired of talking with us?
so right it pops. Yeah. Not really. What's interesting is that anytime you ask it to leave, there's no real response. It could either mean that that's the yes or that's the no. It's ambiguous at best.
Yeah, I guess we could try this again.
Try one more time.
Yeah.
Malik, can you hear me? Malik, can you hear me? Is there anyone here with us? Okay. Do you want us to leave? Flash the light if you want us to leave.
Stop.
Okay. I literally just asked if it wanted us to leave, and then I said, you turn on one of the flashlights if you want us to leave. That thing came off, stayed on for like 5 or 6 seconds, and then you said stop. Right
Okay.
right enough.
Well,
Exactly like that. Exactly like that. I believe that's exactly how it is.
okay. I mean, you guys can't see. We have. Okay. I know we're gonna stop. I'm sorry. Oh, goodness. Okay. Yes, they want us to stop. We want to talk to Anna. We tried talking to Anna. I don't know if we did talk to her or not, but I'd have to go back through the footage just to see. But it looks like a lot of them want us to stop. We'll be respectful, so we'll stop. You don't have to yell at me. We'll stop
Until later.
until later. Thank you for your time. Thank you for talking with us. But yes, this was the Spook Troop. Dan and Malik here at the Elks Lodge with Mike. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you very much.
He's off camera, but he's here. Trust me. If you'd like to see more investigations, be sure to hit that like button. Hit the bell. We're gonna stop. We're gonna stop. We're gonna stop. Okay, I'm sorry. Comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell. Donate to my Cash App to help us get more equipment. And then if you'd like to see more investigations, this was the Spook Troop. Here in Shadow signing off. Goodbye. We're gonna stop.
Yeah, that was just getting.